Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play the Wind Waker HD. In the last episode we got to Dragon Roost Island, and in this episode you'll probably notice that there is an inconsistency in the number of rupees I have. That is because this is the LP that sort of seems to fight me every step along the way. So after the last episode I saved, and then my file randomly deleted itself, so that really sucks. Let's talk to this girl here. Wow, you really do have green clothes and a strange shaped hat. You're Kev Dog, aren't you? Gee, thanks. Making fun of my clothes right away. That's a great way to introduce yourself, bitch. Oh, me? I'm the attendant of the great sky spirit, Valoo. My name is Medley. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. Oh, what am I thinking? Here, this is from the chieftain. He wants you to give this directly to Prince Kamali. I gotta think of a voice for her. You got the letter! Yay! I don't know why these people can't just deliver it themselves. I think they're just really lazy. The room way in the back on the first floor is Prince Kamali's room. You have to go down a couple steps to get there. When you meet Prince Kamali, please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. By the way, listen, Kev Dog. Oh god, are you asking me out? Thank you, Medley, that's really nice, but I don't date duck people. I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Could you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Cavern later? I'll explain everything then. Oh no, she wants to sex me right away. Link, you stud, you are awesome. So I think where we want to go is down here, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is Prince Kamali's room. Not 100%. This is going 100% off of memory. I haven't practiced or anything, or like tried to play any further, or watched any LPs recently or anything like that. And you see this boy who's playing with this crazy glowing ball of insanity. Huh? Who are you supposed to be? I'm me. I guess I'm supposed to equip the letter. By the way, I'm playing with the Pro Controller now so that you can see the menu and everything. And also the map, which is probably important. Well, he's kind of rude. Here's a letter. Here's a floating letter that's spinning for no reason. A letter from my father? Why do all these people have red eyes? Are they like possessed by the devil? I'm sure telling me to be brave is easy enough for him, but it's not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to go get the scale from Valoo. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose into other people's business. You're nosy, aren't you? Sorry, but I really don't feel like going to see Valoo right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a scale from him when he's so upset? What, you're trying to say that you can calm Valoo down? Pfft, that's just a big fat lie. It's easy to say you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. I'll tell you what, if you find me someone who can get past all the obstacles on Dragon Roost to get to Valoo, then I'll say something. Listen to anything you say. That guy's very true. Like, it's very easy to say that you're gonna do something, but it's not always so easy to follow through on it. So now basically we want to try and make our way to Dragon Roost Island. This is quite a sequential sort of deal. By the way, somebody asked me like when I'm gonna go do all the side quest stuff like that. I'm probably gonna do that after the Tower of the Gods. Just because like that's sort of when the world opens up quite a bit more and you have a lot of items, so you'll be able to do a lot more. But Medley's here in this crazy deserted wasteland. Hey, you actually came. I'm sorry for bringing you such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't need help desperately. You see this place? There used to be a spring here surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely. But then the great Valoo, he became so angry, and in his rage, he shook the mountain and a boulder crashed down, plugging the spring. You can see the result. Yes, a deserted wasteland. Great job, Valoo. Oh, but where's my mind? Tell me, how is Prince Kamali? Oh, that doesn't sound right. Not at all. Well, you said he was gonna be an asshole, and he was an asshole, so what do you expect? Jeez, woman. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Kamali has taken. See, Prince Kamali's grandmother was the great Valoo's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. I was honored to have her as my teacher. And she died. Basically. That is the gist of what she's saying here. Kev Dog, I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost, but that ledge over there is too high. If I could get some wind under my wings, I'm sure I would be able to get up there. So, would you help me? Yes, basically you have to throw her. Okay, pick me up. Then face that ledge and toss me. The atmospheric currents are really messed up, so pay close attention to the direction of the wind. Oh, are you going to talk to me about, like, atmospheric boundary layers and stuff like that? I know a lot more about that than you do, Medley. Trust me. I'm doing, like, a big-ass design project on it. So basically, you want to get up on this ledge here and wait for the wind to be facing that way. And then she'll be able to fly like an eagle. Because she wants to fly like an eagle. Oh, thank you. I think now I'll be able to climb Dragon Roost to meet the great Valoo. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I may just be an apprentice assistant, but I can understand some of the great Valoo's language. I'm not exactly bursting with confidence, but... Look, if anything happens to me, please look after Prince Kamali. Oh, you want me to sex him for you? I thought that's what you were good at. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please take it. What is she giving me? We got a bottle! Holy crap, this is like a really awesome gift. So bottles are basically like the best items in the game because you can carry like potions and fairies and mystical things and beautiful stuff with them. I think there's 4 in this game, but I'm not entirely sure because I've never 100% in this game. So basically you scoop up some water and there you go! Link is so happy. Look at that. He's just booming to show off that water to everybody. God, if somebody came up to me with a bottle of water and they're like, look what I've got, it's so amazing, I would probably just be like, no. By the way, the audio in the first few episodes, I'm sorry that it was very quiet, the commentary at least. That's mostly because I'm like not feeling... last week I wasn't feeling terribly well, and like I was coming down with a cold and a migraine, like... I basically recorded the first 3 episodes of Wind Waker and then immediately went to bed because I was just, I felt awful. And that's probably why the audio was so quiet. That and the fact that the microphone was really far from my face, which it's super close now, so hopefully I'm super loud, but not so loud that it's like booming or anything like that. I don't know. But we swim across here, and now we can basically go onwards to where we're supposed to go. So... These throws can be a little bit tricky. I'm not very good at them. You're supposed to throw the bombs in the pots. Wow. 3rd time's a charm, maybe? No? No? I'm just completely awful at this? I don't know. Yeah, so today is Saturday. It's actually a week after I recorded the first 3 episodes. And, yeah, it has been a good Saturday so far. Last night I spent, what was it, like 3 hours? Crap. Poor Link, I'm sorry. Yesterday I spent like 3 hours co-commentating on Hunter Sawyer Nixon's LP of Ocarina of Time, which is not out yet. We were doing the Water Temple, even though he hasn't started posting the videos for that LP yet. So it's probably not going to be out for like at least 6 months. But, I don't know, we had a good time. It was pretty awesome. I definitely had a good time. I'm pretty sure he did too. Kind of seemed like he was having some fun. Mind you, he was the one playing the game, so I hope so, because that is a good game. I don't think it's as good as this one personally, but it's awesome. But yeah, that was the first time I actually co-commentated on somebody's LP, and I really thought it was awesome. I don't know, some random dude asked me to co-commentate on his video, like on like a race of a game that he was way better than me at, basically. Like, when I was LPing Donkey Kong Country 1, he asked me to race him in Donkey Kong Country 2, and I'm not very good at Donkey Kong Country 2, as, like, shown by my LP of the game, and he was, like, a speedrunner of the game, and he's like, oh, let's race, because I want to be able to show my subscribers that I'm, like, super good at this game and everybody else sucks. It's like, well, no, if you're just trying to do it to make me feel bad, then why the hell would I do that? This item here, I actually collected one of these when I was going through the second time. It's called a Joy Pendant. I was not supposed to break those, was I? It's called the Joy Pendant. Basically, it is one of the things that goes in your spoils bag. Here, I'll show the spoils bag for a second. So yeah, we have 3 of them now. I thought I only collected 1, but whatever. Yeah, but it's an item that basically allows you to get like a heart piece later on, and it's really not that great. it's more so just like a random monster drop. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it. But you come over here and you light these 2 torches and you get a secret treasure, yay, which will be awesome and stuff. Most of the reason why I'm playing with the Pro Controller right now is because, like, when I was playing before, I was like looking at the gamepad and I was trying to commentate, and then I wasn't talking into the microphone, and it was really awkward, and then I had to like crank up the audio levels in like editing and stuff like that. It was kind of weird, but now you can see the map if I pause. Like, I can go up here and go to the map. By the way, oh, I thought I did collect a bottle before. Maybe not. Whatever. But you can see the map if I go and check it out on the map screen, I guess would be the best way to describe that. And like before, I was just staring at the map half the time, and it was really awkward to look between the gamepad and the TV. I've never been good at that. Like in Nintendo Land, I think it was. I tried playing one game where you were supposed to like look between the gamepad and the TV, and I was so bad at it. It was like I cannot concentrate well enough to do that. I don't know why. But that's why I have like 100 less rupees now than I did before. I got all the same treasure chests and everything like that, and I'm not really too sure why I ended up with the massive inconsistency. Probably because when I was sailing here, I didn't like super go for the rupees or anything like that. Because I was just sitting there casually playing the game while like my mom was watching TV or something like that. That's sort of the reason why I haven't been recording, like why I only had 3 episodes this last week, is because, well, A, midterms, and B, like I was sort of sick. And that was just slightly too far. God damn it, Link. And C, my mom got sick too, and then she was home like all the time. And like I don't like recording when anybody else is home because it's I don't know, it's kind of weird. I just don't really know how to describe how it's weird, but it just kind of is. I don't know. You come here and you get the dungeon map, yay, so we can go and apparently look at the Wii U gamepad, or we could just pause the screen and just look at the map here. So there's 4 floors to this place. This is a surprisingly big area for like the 2nd dungeon in the game. Like, a lot of people say this is the first one. I say the Forsaken Fortress is. Personally, I don't know. Mostly because I actually have a pretty hard time with the Forsaken Fortress. I think that one is like, of the first 3 dungeons, the Forsaken Fortress is the hardest one, personally. Most people will say it's the Forest Haven. Oh, here we have a red chew jelly. You can get a bunch of these and then turn them into potions somehow. I don't really remember how, but I'll check it out and I'll get back to you on how to do that. So in here, you gotta wait for this dude to bust out of this random cage that he's locked in for no reason. Like, these guys are working for Ganondorf, right? I don't understand why he, like, locks them in cages. Like, I wouldn't put up with that if it was me working, personally. But these big wooden X's, your sword will not be strong enough to break through. So you have to use, like, this random dude's sword. Kill these dudes with the sword. It's a lot slower than yours, but it's not really a huge deal. Get more chew jelly, and then another treasure chest, which I think has a key. Yeah. I seem to remember this place a lot better than I do the Forsaken Fortress. And by the way, I don't think I ever mentioned this before, but I am going for 100% in this game. So it's going to take me a while, but for you, it shouldn't be that bad. How do you hit those? Oh god, what the hell, Link? Jeez, just jump right off of the thing. Way to go. So this week was a little crazy for me, personally. Like, I was sick, and then I had 2 group presentations to make, and one of them I had to make on Monday when I was still like super sick and I still had a migraine. So I'm sitting up there like talking in front of my whole class, like of almost 300 people, and like my head was super fuzzy. Somebody asked me a question about like the harmonics of variable frequency drives that I didn't know the answer to. I'm just like, I didn't hear what he said, but thankfully one of my group members and that would have been really bad if I answered the question just being like, what? What did you say? I don't get it. I have noticed in like the remake of this game that rupees seem to stick around for a lot longer than they did before. Like, I seem to remember the rupees going away super fast in the original. I don't know. Maybe I'm just on crack or something. Let's light this thing on fire and just sit there and get burned alive by the fire that's burning that thing. I don't know why it doesn't burn the door frame too or anything like that. Like, I don't get it. Maybe it gets so hot that it like burns the rock too. You never know. So we're actually outside. This is kind of a weird dungeon because it's like inside and outside. I don't know. But this bridge battle has always been nerve-wracking for me because I think you can break the bridge if you hit the ropes enough. Let's see if I can. Yep, you can. So like, don't hit too many of those ropes, or else you could screw yourself, and then you'd fall, and then you'd have to redo it. The camera's really awkward for this, by the way. I love like that molten rock thing that's just sitting there. Like, no big deal. I'm just gonna like kill all of mankind. So we're gonna get an item really quick later in this dungeon that will actually help us kill those birds, because the bird is the word, and I almost fell off the cliff, and that would have been bad. I think it's just basically the equivalent of falling off a bottomless pit. In fact, let's see. Yep, it is. So it doesn't drop you at the very start of the island or anything like that. It doesn't screw you over. It just takes a minute to get back. So that's pretty good. That's pretty generous game design. Bleh. Words and things. By the way, if you do hear me like clearing my throat a lot more than usual in this video, that's kind of because I'm still getting over being sick. Like, this is probably the longest I've been sick in a very long time. And, like, I would have been able to record while I was sick, but it was just, like, I had such a bad headache while I was not feeling well that it was just horrible to record. I just didn't feel like it, personally. This is annoying because you have to settle here. Actually, I think you have to, like, hang off the edge or something like that. This is a little weird. I don't know. I've never really gotten how to do this particular ledge. But let's climb back up, Link, because hanging off the edge off of a cliff that's like 1,000 feet above the water is never good for your health. Ugh. There we go. Blow up that and it reveals a door, and we can get back into the dungeon. So yay. No more risk of falling off a billion cliffs. This puzzle right here, I think you just pull out the bottom 3 blocks, but I'm not too sure. It would kind of make sense because it's got 3 slots for you to pull stuff out with. Yeah, so apparently that works. I don't know. There's probably a way to trick it out so that you can not do that. By the way, I haven't showed this before, but if you take bait in front of one of these holes that rats are coming out of, let's set that to R. There we go. And then go back. And then use the bait right there. The rats will come out and they will offer you something delicious. Hey, I got something real good to sell you. For real. What'll it be for you? Red potion, blue potion, nothing. I will buy red potion because, I mean, it's always good to have something to heal yourself with. That really looked like it was still empty when it shined up there. Like, the reflection on the bottle was just like, nope, you got nothing. Oh, what the hell do you want? Oh, boat, how are you, like, able to contact me? Kevdog, have you seen any filthy thieving rats around? Yes, I just showed this. God damn it. I don't want to be reminded of things that I just showed people. I don't know. But this room is actually a little bit tricky to figure out, I think, if I'm thinking of the right room. What the hell is in this chest? I do not remember this at all. What the hell? Oh, it's the compass. Never mind. I got so confused there. I was like, is this the temple item? No way. It's way too early. Because this is actually a pretty long temple for, like, the first one in the game. It's not really a temple, but what you're supposed to do is throw that flaming stick across the way, and then it will reveal a treasure chest. I think that's probably why they put the compass in this room, so that you can see that chest on the map. I personally remembered what it was, so I don't know. By the way, like, if you're playing this game, especially the HD remake, you want to make sure to get as many rupees as you can possibly get right now, like in this one specific dungeon. Is this where I think it is? No. No, this is way back where we exploded that rock in front of that door. Let's go, because I thought that fell behind us. Well, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to come over here, and in this nest, there's a key. Oh my god, the bird is eating the key while it's dying. It's amazing. What the hell? It was so random. And it dropped like a feather into the pit. So that's always nice. Yeah, so there's a lot of spoils you can get from a lot of different enemies. There's like the bird's feathers, there's the joy pendants, there's I think 3 different type of chew jellies that you can get in the game. Yeah, because there's green, red, and blue, I think. There's also like knight's crests, which are important later. Wow, those things dropped like 2 of those. That's kind of amazing. So, rupees galore, money everywhere. Let's just make it rain or something, I don't know. You come here and you get a joy pendant. Yay, totally worth taking the time to open the chest. I know. What the hell do? I do not remember at all. What? Oh, there's probably a stick over here, isn't there? Yeah, there's sticks over here. That was the first thing in this dungeon that has actually, like, stumped me for a second. You light this torch, and you light this thing on fire, and Link stands in the fire. Invincible Link. Like, many people don't realize how invincible Link actually is. Like, you light him on fire, and it's just like, yeah, I'll take, like, a quarter of a heart of damage. No big deal. Apparently, the power of courage is just amazing. You come over here, and you throw a bomb at this pot here, and that will open up the pot. This is actually a shortcut that you can use to get, like, basically to this point, right from the entrance of the dungeon. I'm not going to use them because I'm going to do the whole dungeon in one recording, I guess. But I will split it up over multiple episodes because I don't want the episode to be like an hour and 10 minutes long or something like that. There are actually enemies in this room that are hiding inside of the pots. I think there's one on that ledge there. So you want to make sure to break all of the pots. No, I know there's at least one enemy that's inside of a pot. Yeah, right there. Just like stab him in the ass as soon as he gets out of that pot. I've been cramped in this thing for years and years and years waiting for Link, and then I get stabbed in the ass as soon as I get out. This one up here, you have to roll into the wall, and then the dude will come out. And then you get to stab him in the ass even more. So that's always fun. I think I just stabbed him in the dick. Oh my god. That's a horrible image. Yeah, so kill all those guys, and the door's open. Yay. See, I feel like I want to tell a story right now, but I don't have anything that's coming to mind. I don't know. A lot of people seem to like the song that I put in the last episode, which is cool. I'm actually using that as a channel promo sort of deal. I don't know. Is there one more guy there? No? This is a joy pendant? That's okay. I'm okay with the joy pendant. Especially when you don't have to work really hard for one. There's some places later in the game where they'll show up with a treasure chest on the map, and they'll make you work really hard to get this treasure chest, and then it'll just be like a slap in the face because it won't really do anything. Oh man, I just knocked that guy into lava. You kind of want to draw him over here if you can. Come up here, please. Come on. Oh, I hate this room because, like, you always burn your ass, like, trying to get this guy to come over here, and then it's annoying. I don't know. Jump. Come over here. Closer. Closer, dude. Closer. Come on. Ah, dude, don't fall in the lava. Like, come on. Come over this way, you stupid centipede thing. Basically, you just want to kill this guy. That is the gist of what you want to do here. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to jump over here and then kill him the old-fashioned way. Or something like that. I don't know. Or just, like, throw a pot and then throw another pot and then just get out of here. Because I don't like this room. This room has burned me way too many times. Oh. Well, that was horrible and annoying. I'm going to run out of water pots here, aren't I? That's going to suck if I do. So get on the other side. Yup. This is why I hate this room, because you just burn your ass like every 5 seconds. But the pots reset, which is nice. This is why I want to get this guy out of here, because he's annoying. And I always seem to sort of just, like, end up hitting myself in the lava whenever I try and counterattack him or anything like that. Yep, like that. Exactly. Oh, this room sucks. You know what? I was gonna say I'm gonna end the episode, but, you know, I might as well finish the... Dude, it didn't even prompt me to counterattack. Like, what the hell? What the hell, game? Ah, I hate this room. I might have to use my potion here, because I'm just about to die. And, of course, like, every time you draw your sword, it, like, puts this guy into the lava, and there's nothing you can do. There's pretty much nothing you can do unless he prompts to counterattack. And finally, he's dead. And thank you for dropping a heart, because I kind of needed it, actually. As sad as that is, I did need a heart in, like, the first dungeon in the game. Mind you, this game takes a long time for you to get your first heart piece. Jump on it quickly. There we go. And you basically use that to skyrocket up a floor. So I think I'm actually going to end the episode right here, right before this door. So next time on The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. Oh my god, that is a lengthy game title. We're going to finish, maybe finish, I don't know. I don't remember how long this dungeon actually is. But we are going to continue on in the Dragon Roost Cavern. So I will see you guys then. Goodbye and have a wonderful tomorrow.